This conference will now be recorded.
Looking all professional? Look at you, got your coffee and everything.
Yeah, trying, man. I'm trying my best. How are you doing?
Trying your best. So you out in what, Kansas City, or where you at now?
Dallas.
Dallas. I don't know why I thought Kansas City. I guess I was thinking Central Standard Time. How you liking in
No worries.
Dallas?
Love it. I love it. It's been I've grown up in Lawrence my whole life, so it's been nice to get out and kind of be in a bigger city. And I got a lot of friends, a lot of people from KU, and KU football moved out here, so we got a nice group of people here. So it's been fun. No complaints. I love it.
Cool little alumni group out there, huh?
Yeah, it was funny how it all played out.
That is cool. That is cool. Well, man, I know you have to get in today or this morning. I appreciate you taking the time to chat a little bit today.
Yeah, no worries.
Um, so let me go ahead and get my little intro out the way, because hopefully we have some young student athletes that are watching this. And so, what's up, everyone? My name is Pat Brown. I'm a financial advisor here in Lawrence, Kansas, with Edmonds Duncan Investment Advisors. Played football for the University of Kansas a number of years ago, and really enjoyed my time. I was a played linebacker and a 3-year starter, and became very, very passionate for working with student athletes in regards to financial literacy. As a matter of fact, my football number is the same as this guy that I'm interviewing today. But just became very passionate. I started to want to do a number of interviews with former student athletes in hopes that current student athletes can look at their stories and learn from them, and hopefully develop the habits that will help them make better informed decisions in regards to financial matters. So, having said that, I also want to just read the definition of financial literacy, because I believe that a lot of the young cats kind of think that when they hear the word financial literacy, it means that maybe they're not smart or something of that nature. And so I just wanted to read this. It's the possession of a set of skills and knowledge that allows an individual to make informed and effective decisions with all their financial resources. Um, to me, that's no different than being a student athlete, because we always are learning these habits over and over and over. It's all about repetition. It's all about repetition. And so if by doing these series of interviews we can help student athletes develop those habits earlier than later, I think they'll be more advantageous for them as time goes on. So, having said that, got my man Keith Loneker um, today, and did a little cyber stalking of you, man, because I had to find a little something to read on you. So
Yeah,
you started off at Baker, which I did know that, but I didn't know that you had earned All-American honors there at your freshman year. So
yeah.
you're killing your freshman year, huh?
It was, I tried. I think they might have stood on the table for me, but no, yeah, it was a lot of fun.
Cool, cool. So then, obviously, you then transferred to KU, and obviously, for those that don't know the story, that's where your dad played ball at, and obviously, met and knew your dad for quite some time. Great, great guy. So, I guess right off the bat, your freshman year, even at Baker, or even when you transferred to KU, what were your thoughts about money, or what did you understand? Did you understand budgeting, credit, or is that something that anyone ever talked to you about?
Not at all. I not really at all prior to going to college. I studied accounting and finance, so luckily they brought it up there. But if say I had a different major, or
You
I
would have
didn't
known
have
about
some of
it.
these scripts in my ear, it was nothing to me. It was nothing I really never thought about. Credit, I heard credit, and I heard credit cards bad. That was all I knew. And there's so much more to that. But yeah, budgeting, saving. I knew a little bit about budgeting. Saving really wasn't on my radar. But yeah, if I would have taken classes, I would have not known anything probably.
Gotcha, gotcha. So, as far as your decision that you made while in school, was it, and again, whether it's money that you got from your parents, or if it was just a stipend, checks, and so forth, did you make decisions, and were they based off of trial and error, as far as kind of kicking the one weekend and realizing, hey, I spent all my money, I have nothing left for the rest of the month, or how'd that go for you?
Yeah, I would say definitely the first month there was a lot of trial and error. There's times at the end of the month. I'm sure you've been there. I'm sure a lot of student athletes have been
Yeah.
there where you're like, oh, I have $10 left to last me a week. I should probably slow down and reconsider this for next month. But yeah, trial and error. Growing up, money didn't really grow on trees for us. Like I'm sure a lot of people and a lot of students at any university. So I kind of understood budgeting a little bit, understanding how much I have and how much I can use. So I was kind of lucky on that forefront going into college. But it's the first time you're on your own, first time you're at your parents' or guardian's house. So there's definitely trial and error. If I remember 1 month I'm smiling, but I was like, man, I can't do this again. So yeah.
Trial and error, gotta love it. Best teacher, right?
Yeah.
What are some of
No
the
doubt.
what are some of the worst financial decisions you made in college, and what were some of the best ones?
Kind of alluding back to that, there's a certain time of the month, maybe I bought something on Amazon or who knows, maybe for entertainment, or it probably wasn't the smartest or something I should have done. I would say the worst financial decision I probably made was we moved into this new state-of-the-art, great location apartment right on campus. And we toured it in like this leasing office that they had. So it was wide open. It was blown out. So the rooms looked bigger and everything was super nice and whatnot. And they were giving us a bunch of concessions on the forefront. So we thought we were getting a sweet deal. And lo and behold, it ended up not being what it was. And we were paying more for what we could have got somewhere else. And it just kind of, me and my buddies looked at each other like, it's a lesson for us is to not buy an apartment that is new and kind of fully understand. But yeah, we overpaid. And when you're off campus, out of the towers for University of Kansas, as they call it, they give you more for a stipend. And we kind of chomped on that for a year and could have saved a little bit more. But yeah, that was probably my worst financial decision.
Gotcha. All right. So as you are looking back on college now, what do you wish you would have done different in regards to dealing with money? I would imagine maybe not getting that apartment, or is there anything else that kind of come to mind?
I think something I wish I would have done differently or capitalized on, I guess would be a better word, is every time I speak to somebody that, I aspire to be, or somebody that's high up, they always tell me I wish I would invest earlier. It is the number one thing, and it's weird. It's almost like clockwork, or it's like they have a little group that the little focus group are like, this is what you got to say.
Yeah.
But no, each one says, I wish I would have invested more early. I wish I would have budgeted a little bit better, but it's every single one is I wish I would have invested earlier. So I wish now going back, if I could tell everybody, I understand people didn't take classes that maybe I did or had a different major, or had someone like yourself who's doing this, which is wonderful, that can tell them, speak to them and do it in a way that they understand and aren't, scared about it. Truly invest early. I don't know whether it's 10, 20, who knows, whatever, put aside a month, that stuff grows. So
yeah,
I wish I go back and kind of, because I heard it, I didn't really capitalize on it. I think mostly because I was scared. And money's a scary topic to a lot of people, I think. So I wish I could have just bonked myself on the head and been like, you could have just put that $20 aside each month. I had it. Just do that. And so I wish I would have done that differently.
All right. Okay. That makes sense. So how have the habits that you formed in college affected life after college, or has it?
Yeah, immensely. I probably write a dissertation on it, but yeah, immensely. Football, at a base level, football, everything that comes with football, team aspect, time management is huge. Responsibility, accountability, all those star words are the truth. And luckily, I was able to play that sport, and it was crazy how much it's helped me now. Money wise, we were given the training food table, so we had food, we had everything we needed. Money wise, it's just don't blow it on entertainment, electronics. So I think moving off campus and having our own spot budget-wise would kind of help me understand, that face rent is what it is, but you also have utilities, you also have cables, so all these just little minute details kind of set me up to be in a okay spot where I think I am right now. So
Excellent. So this question is actually, I think you just touched on a little bit ago, but what are some of the pitfalls that you would have hoped your story could prevent to young student athletes who are potentially watching this now?
Yeah. Some of these pitfalls, I think the number one is kind of leading back to what I was speaking on, is talk to somebody early about things like credit, things like investing, on budgeting, and all these words. I guess I think back, a pitfall of mine that I had was, I walked on and I went to Baker and then had to pay for my school for essentially 2 years. And it was one of those things where paying my student debt back was out of my head. Like, I totally just slipped on it. Didn't come to me until somebody called me and was like, "Hey, you're outstanding on this debt." And then It didn't occur to me until like maybe a year ago, it was probably a year ago around this time. I was like, wow, my credit score got dinged because I didn't hit some of these and things like that. So I like go back. I thought credit bad, credit card, don't use it. But it's these things of, my credit score is now dinged, and now I'm working, back to get it into the shape I want it. So little things like that. Just speak early to somebody who's mindful and thoughtful about it and has your best interest. So.
Excellent. All right. And so then last, I guess kind of, talked about what you're currently doing now. I mean, after you left the University of Kansas, how have things worked out? What are you currently doing now, and kind of diving in that?
Oops, sorry. Yeah. No. Yeah. So now I'm working at Acor Capital. We're a commercial real estate lending firm. We got offices in New York, Texas, and Dallas, LA, and San Fran, and we're headquartered in San Francisco. We mostly focus on the bridge lending space, whether it comes to land, construction, stabilized assets, lease up assets, value add play. Last year we originated $7 billion in debt, and we have 16+ billion under assets under management currently, and looking to grow that each day. And that's a little bit about Acor.
Awesome, man. Awesome. Well, man, I appreciate your time, and like I said, I know you have to hit it, but happy Friday, man. Have a good weekend, and I guess I'll see you next time in Barnes.
Yes, sir. I can't wait to be back, coming back to Thanksgiving, and I missed that place, so I'm happy.
Cool. All right, man. Well,
thank you so much for your time. I appreciate it.
Yep. Take care.
Have a good one. All right. Bye-bye.